Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing the X7 Aircraft. This quadcopter is available in 3 colors. So you have black, white, and red. And it's typically available from Amazon.com, eBay, places like that. Is where you commonly find it. And I gotta say, it's just a flat out awesome quadcopter. It's just an absolute blast to fly. When you get the quadcopter, it comes with the transmitter, quadcopter, spare set of props, USB charger, and a little screwdriver for removing the prop guards and the battery tray from the back of the transmitter. So what we'll do is we'll start off with the transmitter. The transmitter is a size down Hubsan style transmitter, so it's a little bit smaller than your Hubsan transmitter, but bigger than your typical nano transmitter, so it's a good size. And you have your trim buttons here, left and right, forward and back, throttle and rudder trim, and you have shoulder buttons instead of stick buttons. So your right shoulder button is for flip mode. So you'll push it and then you're in flip mode, and at that point you just input which direction you want to flip. The quadcopter does a flip and comes out of flip mode, which is awesome. I like when they do that. Your left shoulder button is for your rates, and you have 3 rates, and not only does the yaw rate change with the rates, but it's also super proportional. They clearly tested this pretty thoroughly to match the yaw rates to the trims, and it's great. Every single rate that you're in, the yaw almost perfectly matches the pitch rate, so it just makes it that much nicer to fly. Before we move on to the quadcopter, I just want to go over calibrating the accelerometers. So you'll take the quadcopter and you'll turn it on, bind the transmitter, and then you'll take both sticks and move them down right. And your lights will flash telling you that the accelerometer has been recalibrated. So let's talk about the quadcopter itself. It comes in an interesting size where it's larger than a nano, but a little smaller than a micro. So that's a little unique. There's not many quadcopters in that size range. And the copter itself has built-in LEDs that shine through the body, and they're actually really bright at night, so it's a great night flyer. But the front LEDs are red and the rear ones are blue. And I find that a little disorienting at times. If I forget what, not forget what quadcopter I'm flying, but you don't think about the fact that the red ones are going to be in the front, and sometimes I'll assume it's the rear, and that'll get me a little screwed up at times. But once you get used to it, it's not a huge deal. It has these nice removable prop guards. It's screws right here that you'd pop the prop off, take the screws out, and take the prop guard off. And the prop guards work very, very well. And they don't really weigh much. They only weigh about 0.8 grams in total for all of them. They work well. They don't affect flight time really, and they don't affect flight characteristics. So I really don't see any point in taking them off. It has a built-in 150 milliamp hour battery that's actually taped down to the board and soldered in. So I really don't see it as being easily replaceable. You get about 5-minute and 50-second flight times with the prop guards, and about 6-minute flight times without the prop guards. So like I said, there's really no point in taking the prop guards off for another 10 seconds. You get a rather short 15-second low voltage warning, so it's tough because it's a good outdoor flyer, but you really got to pay attention to time, because if it's away from you or above a tree or something and it starts flashing, it's going to start coming down pretty quick. And it also, the battery takes roughly 25 to 30 minutes to charge using the supplied charger. So pretty fast charge time, pretty long flight time. I'd say that's enough talking about it. Let's get this thing up in the air and see what it'll do. Okay, we'll do a quick indoor flight test with the X7 Aircraft. And what we'll do is we'll start it off in low rates. And you can just see how stable this thing really is, one-handed. And it's nice and docile in low rates. There's low rate yaw, medium rate yaw, in high rate yaw. There we go. Put it back into low rates. So we're going to medium. Going to medium rates. There we go. We'll just kind of fly it around the kitchen here. Do some bank corners. But it is just a nice, it's a precise, nimble, stable quad. You know, it just goes where you want to put it. Nice bank turns. You see right there how well the prop guard works. Check out some flips. It flips really quick. Whoops, wrong button. It just flips so fast. It's wild. And it recovers fast. You know, it just really is. This quad's just a lot of fun to fly. The dog likes it too. Go back into high rates here. We'll do some, get in the middle of the kitchen. We'll do some high rate funnels. If you just saw that, I don't know if I got that on tape or not, but that's how good this prop guard works. That thing just bounced off the stove without a problem. But as you can see, it's just so precise and so nimble. Just an absolute blast. I could fly this thing all day. I absolutely love it. And it's a great outdoor flyer too. It's a lot of fun outdoors. You know, it's got the power to overcome the wind, and you can fly it in a pretty decent wind. And you can see it from pretty far away because the LEDs are nice and bright. Yeah, just a great all-around flyer. I'd recommend this for beginners, intermediate, experts. Pretty much everybody would have fun flying this quadcopter. So yeah, if you found this review helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment. Please subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching.